Well, guys, I believe we have a problem once again. I don't know how to bring this to you, so I'm going to be doing a video about this tonight. I most likely will not be able to upload it tonight. I probably will upload it tomorrow night, most likely, because I really want to do a very in-depth video, so it might take a few days to do this because this is... I, I'm speechless. I am very, very legitimately concerned that this is even happening. Venting is actually very low today. Very surprisingly low. Okay, so I just want to show you something. This is the Montana Seismic Network. This is Missoula, Montana. Part of the ANSS network, but this is not the ANSS channel. This is LPZ, not LHZ, I believe they use is LHZ. This is long period vertical. This is a normal day. This is a normal day, guys. Somewhat normal. There's definitely some activity going on, but I'm just gonna say this is somewhat normal compared to today's. This is today's, right here. Yeah, this is December 27, 2017, MSO, LPZ, same exact graph. This is today. Do you guys notice a difference? And this is the long period graph, not the short period. And remember, I'm going to be doing a longer video about this tonight, but I'll probably be able to upload it tomorrow. Oh my god, they put Bozeman back online. They got Bozeman back online. Let's see. Yep, it's showing the same exact activity here at Bozeman. Because they had, see, the last date before the 27th was the 21st. Yep. Thank God they put it back up, because whatever's going on is very concerning. Here are these low-frequency tremors again, which I believe are connected to the long-period events that are currently underway. Yeah, wow. Missoula, Montana never shows these low-frequency events, ever. This is the first time I have seen them on this graph this strong, ever. I even went back up here in the date right here. I even went back months and months and months, and I couldn't find any graphs that were this strong. But I do have to say that, let's go down to Red Lodge, Montana. And just to confirm it, see, it's happening here too, except the graph went crazy here. I think something's going on with the Red Lodge graph. I think it's shaking so much that it's falling over or something. I don't know, but there's definitely some electronic issue. And it looks like they fixed it down here. It looks like it's been fixed. But Red Lodge is showing the same exact activity. Every single long period graph in the Montana Tech Seismic Network is showing it right now. Every single graph, guys. Every single long period graph that is available is showing it. And almost every short period graph, too. So let's go to the 26th, which was yesterday. There's this very strange electronic anomaly. And I say it's electronic because it's showed on no other graph. See this? It's definitely an electronic anomaly. I'm thinking maybe even the monitor fell over on its side or something. Who knows? But I've been tracking these low frequency events that, see how barely jagged edges up here? Notice it increases as the day goes on. This low frequency tremor started before the long period tremor started. So beforehand, in one of my last videos called Scary Long Period Tremors, I thought that the low frequency events and the long period events that show up on the long period graphs, I actually thought they were correlated. But these low frequency events showed up first, and then the long period event occurred. Sorry guys, I just woke up and I just saw that this is happening, and I'm kind of speechless right now that this is happening, and I haven't even showed you the reason why I'm speechless. I haven't even showed you why this is very concerning. Okay, so let's look at the time. So, man, okay, so Red Lodge, Montana, let's go to Missoula, Montana for a better graph, because that one's all screwed up. Okay, so, wrong date. Let's go to the 26th when it started. Notice the stark increase from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. Let's say it started, let's just say 2000. Just for shits and giggles. Let's say 2000 it started. Remember that. Keep that in your mind right now for what I am about to show you. Keep that in mind, please. And guys, if you don't believe me, if you think I may be showing the same graph over and over or whatever, please check up here and do some research for yourself. please, if you think I'm not telling you the truth. Okay, so let's say it starts around 2000 to 2100, okay? Let's say it starts right around there on the 26th. See, on the 26th. And this is UTC time code, which is what these heliplots up here I'm going to be showing. That's what they use also. But December 26th at 2000. Let's see. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but see how it says 12, 26, 19 UTC. And notice how it says start right here? Because the graph started on December 26th, 1900 UTC. And what were we looking for? We were looking for, let's say 2100. Let's say 20 to 2100, right? So look at that spot right there and look for an increase of activity on all these graphs. Okay, and I want to tell you, what I'm about to show you is very concerning. I personally believe that these low-frequency tremors is magma rising under Yellowstone. But, and here's the big but, I don't think it's being caused by a possible coming eruption. I believe an eruption is coming because of this. But I don't think that this is originally created because of an instability of the magma chamber, guys. I think that Yellowstone could be, an eruption could be coming, and this magma could be rising because the plate is moving. That's what I believe is causing these long period tremors right here. I don't think this is magma intrusion, guys. I don't. Because this is not connected to the low frequency events that have been occurring here. Which actually, this is Missoula, Montana's short period vertical. The short period vertical graph at Missoula, Montana usually never shows these tremors. Ever. And I'm saying ever. I mean, it'll show it here and there, little wiggle up and down, but I have never, ever, ever, ever seen it this strong at Missoula, Montana, ever on their short period graph. Personally, I believe that the magma was rising at Yellowstone, indicating that the tectonic plate is about to shift. And what do we see? Okay, guys, look for the thickening of the lines. Okay, here's Barbados, just real quick. Do you notice how up here in the beginning, how the lines seem pretty thin, but then you go down here, notice how they're a lot thicker and there's more activity? Okay, keep that in mind. And notice how it started around 22 to 21 up here. Now remember, the farther away the graph is from the epicenter of wherever this is happening, the farther away it is, the farther away it'll show from the beginning of the start time. So right near the epicenter, so let's say Yellowstone was the epicenter, and let's say it started at 2000. At Yellowstone, at 2000, we'd see it start there. But let's say there's a graph in Cuba. Cuba or, the Canary Islands or let's say Florida. Let's say Florida. Then it would possibly start at 2300 because it's farther away. And that vibration, that initial start of the vibration, takes longer to reach a more distant graph. And that's more proof that this really is picking up the same thing. Barbados is feeling this, guys. Barbados is feeling. Now, I would like you to see how most of the graphs show an increase of activity at the same time. Panama is not. Grenada. Whoops. Whoops, I screwed up. Okay. Grenada. Cuba is feeling it. Dominican Republic and Jamaica is feeling it. Honduras is feeling it. China? No, China's not feeling it. China is not feeling it. Alaska, the Aleutian Islands in Alaska, yes. New Mexico, yes. St. George's something, yes. Russia, no. Antarctica, I don't think so. Missouri, yes. Thailand, no. Oregon, yes. Alaska, yes. Australia, no. Philippines, no. Now, guess what, guys? Notice where the Australia and Philippines and a lot of those countries are that aren't feeling it. They're on the Eastern Hemisphere, guys. Notice how these vibrations are only being shown on the Western Hemisphere? Okay, that's weird. That got me right there. And if the whole North American craton was moving, that would cause harmonic tremors at Yellowstone. Because that would definitely cause the magma to rise. And that would definitely cause an instability of the magma chamber, really rising the risk of an eruption, guys. So I don't think that this is all originating from Yellowstone. I don't think the supervolcano is the initial problem. I think it's the whole goddamn plate. Sorry for swearing, guys, but I'm freaking out. I think this is the whole entire North American continent moving, guys. I'm not joking. This is not a joke, because it's showing an increase of activity at the same exact freaking time on each graph, showing even to Norway and Germany. Watch, guys, watch. There's Florida, yes. Okay, Tuvalu. Tuvalu, see this graph right here? It says Tuvalu. Tuvalu always has these tremors going on, but they are volcanic related because there is an underwater volcano near Tuvalu. So these are volcanic related signals right here. They've been going on for months. This is normal. Just like how in Hawaii we see these same exact signals. Well, let's go to Florida. You see, this says Florida. See, DWPF, and look at the image, DWPF, that's the same graph here as Florida. Guys, do you see that? That is the same exact signal. Why is that the same signal? That is very weird. Okay, let's go down. Ethiopia, not really. Armenia, nope. Germany, do you guys see that? Around the same time the activity started to increase, notice the thicker of the lines at the same exact time. Germany, guys, Germany felt it. Germany's feeling it. Yes, this is not a joke. Germany is freaking feeling it. Texas is definitely feeling it. See, this is what makes me think that it's because a volcanic tremor would not be able to be felt all the way to Germany. I mean, that's ridiculous. There's no way possible that that could happen. So, I think that these low-frequency events at Yellowstone, when they occur, is a sign that the plate is about to move. Now, usually the plate does not move. Usually, it doesn't move much. You know? Like, obviously all the plates move. But not like this. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look, Massachusetts. Look at Massachusetts right here. Look at that. All right, let's go down. Afghanistan's not feeling anything. Johnstown Island, not really. Norway, guys. Norway is feeling it also. See, look, here's Hawaii. Notice the same signals? They look pretty much exactly the same. That is because Hawaii is constantly seeing these signals. And these are volcanic related. So maybe magma is rising all over the Earth, and it's making the tectonic plates to shift more, which means that we would see an indication before the shift at Yellowstone first. And that is exactly what we're seeing. We're seeing the low-frequency events occur first, and then the strong long-period activity trails it afterwards. Let's go. I'm going to go through all of these. Sorry if this is too long, guys, but I'm going to go through every single one of these just to see. And it's mainly, the monitors that are mainly seeing this are focused around the United States and Canada and Cuba and then some portions of Europe also. Which shows, because if you think about it, if you think of the globe and you see the whole North American continent start to move, you would see pressure shift towards Germany and Norway and those areas, right? Man, I really hope Dutchin sees this stuff, because I really hope he makes a video about this. Kazakhstan is barely feeling it, but you can see an increase of activity during the same time, so I'm going to have to say Kazakhstan is feeling it as well. Spain, guys, Spain is feeling it. Russia, nope. New Guinea, nope. Antarctica, nope. Hawaii is always feeling it. South Pacific, nope. Kermadec Islands, nope. Come on, let's get to the U.S. Brazil is feeling it, guys. Chile's not really feeling it, but Brazil is. South Dakota, Black Hills, South Dakota is feeling it. And this is somewhat near Yellowstone, a lot closer than some of the other monitors. Greenland, guys, Greenland is feeling it quite strong. And if you look on a globe, if you look on a map, and you look where Greenland is, and the way that the North American continent is shifting, I believe it's shifting northeast. That is where I believe it is shifting. Because I noticed in the past few months, there's been a large increase of earthquakes on the East Coast. A lot more than usual. And you want to know where Greenland is? It's northeast of the United States and Canada. And that's why it could be feeling it a little bit stronger. So let's go down. Mexico is feeling it. Mexico. Taiwan is not feeling it. Russia is not feeling it. See, notice that? Notice where the Philippines and Australia, China and Russia, how they're not really feeling it at all? That's the Eastern Hemisphere. Because we're going away from that. We're going the opposite side of that. We're not going west. We're going east. Very interesting. Namibia, no. Argentina's kind of feeling it a little bit. Arizona, yes. Indiana, yes. Tennessee, yes. Russia. Remember? Nope. No, not in Russia. Okay, guys. Michigan. Ohio. Look at how strong they are, guys. This is worse than the November 28th tremors, guys. This is worse. This is way worse. Idaho. New York, Texas, and guys, remember, do you see the timing? Do you see the timing right here where it starts? Around 2100 to 2200, do you see that? So this is picking up the same exact vibration, and guys, I hope a troll doesn't come by and say that it's wind or normal background noise, because normal background noise does not copy itself onto every single seismograph in the United States. I'm not joking, guys. Every single seismograph that is on right now is showing this in the United States. And there's even some in Europe that is showing it. Oregon, Virginia, Alabama. Of course, they took Bozeman back offline. Wyoming, Kansas, North Carolina, Virginia again, Wisconsin again, Dagmar, Montana, South Dakota, Utah, Alaska, Montana, Pennsylvania, Nevada, Minnesota, Michigan, Georgia, Hanford, Washington, and I live in Bothell, Washington, so that's very concerning to see that in Hanford, especially with that recent tunnel collapse. I don't know, that was very weird. That tunnel collapse, it shouldn't have happened. Illinois, Idaho, guys, look at all these states that are showing the same exact activity. Colorado, Utah, Texas, Wisconsin, Kansas, Texas, Montana again, New Hampshire again. Oh, no, wait, not again. New Hampshire, guys. That is on the East Coast. New Hampshire. New York, West Virginia, Alabama, Texas, Colorado, Montana again, Texas, Newport, Washington, which is just north of Spokane, Neilton Lookout, which is on Washington's coast. Why is it showing a little bit stronger here? Do you want to know where this long period tremor is being showed the strongest? On the west coast, on the east coast, and at Greenland. Yeah, let that sink in a little bit. That sounds like the plate is moving, guys. Faster than it ever has. And I do have to say, if it does this again, it will set off Yellowstone. It will, if this keeps happening. I really hope it stops, because this is not good to see this happening. Nebraska, Mississippi, Montana again. Red Lodge, Montana is doing it again. That weird electronic signal. And Maine, look at Maine. See how it's stronger on the East Coast, near the coast of the United States? Like right at the border? Right at the edge of the ocean. Iowa, Colorado, Tennessee, I can't even tell if it's going on in Tennessee. Tennessee's just going off the charts. Nevada, Mississippi, Oklahoma, I have no idea because it's going off the charts as well. Alaska, Arizona, and Oregon. Guys, every single graph in the United States is showing this. Every single graph in the United States is showing this tremor right here, right here. And thank you, Jesus, it looks like it's starting to calm down just a little bit. Well, guys, the whole plate is shifting right now, and I believe that the low-frequency harmonic tremors are a sign of a possible plate shift or a pole shift or something. Because it was so weird, every single time these long-period tremors occur, the low-frequency tremors start a little bit beforehand. And low-frequency tremor harmonics can be a sign of rising magma. So if the magma is rising, and then we see these long-period tremors, both strongest on the coasts, on the east coast and the west coast, and in Greenland, which is where I believe our country is shifting. I believe the whole North American continent is shifting northeast, and northeast of this continent is Greenland. Greenland's about northeast of here if you look on a globe. Well, guys, I did not expect to make this long of a video, but we definitely have large activity, barely any activity here at Old Faithful. I mean, the venting has been low. I haven't been watching it much today, but from what I've seen, it has not been that high. It looks like an eruption's just now starting right here. Man, these people have no idea what they're sitting on top of. Lord Jesus, I would not be going there, guys. I have to say, I would not advise anybody to go to Yellowstone at all, especially with all this activity going on. I mean, really, they have no idea. They're sitting on top of one of the most massive blobs of magma in the entire world. Hello, I see you waving. She's like, hello, look at me float upon a lake of magma. Woohoo! Look, Mom, I'm floating. Oh my god. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to make a very more in-depth, showing a lot more data and detail in the next few days. I'm going to upload it. I just want to show you guys my preliminary results and what I've seen. Oh yeah, just real quick, let's go back. Let's go back and let's go down to Red Lodge, Montana for was it the 25th, I believe? Okay, so Christmas Day, the 25th. That's when they started to show a little bit stronger. On the 25th is the low frequency tremors. That's when they started to increase. So, let's go down here. I just want to show you guys that the low frequency tremors isn't just like some surface noise or background noise. Let's go to the 25th. Notice the slight jagged up and down here. Let's go to now. And notice that right there, yes, that is showing the same exact activity. Alright, let's go to Chrome Mountain, which Chrome Mountain is a very sensitive graph. Even though it's very weird, because its microvolts, I think, are set very high. Yeah, guys, look at that. It's 1,000 microvolts, and look at how strong this activity is. Guys, this is a short period graph, not a broadband vertical. Broadband vertical kind of has this same signal. Look, because broadband vertical always has this weird jagged up and down form to it. I think that's just how the graph is made. That's just how broadband vertical graphs are. This is a short period vertical graph. They should be straight lines all the way through, showing no jagged edges. Look at this. Look at the strong activity. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Just wanted to update you guys on this. Wow. Crazy stuff is going on, guys. Well, God bless, and Happy New Year, if it comes. See you later. Oh, but remember, guys, God does not give us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. Remember that, because you should not be scared by this. I'm not scared. You know, I am a little concerned, and it freaks me out a little bit. But ultimately, I'm not very scared, because, I believe in Jesus Christ, and I know where I'm going if I die. All right, guys, God bless.